my name is Tamara Chambers, and this is Tamara's Never Seen, Tam-Tober Fest. A couple weeks back, I watched, along with some friends, all 9 of the Hellraiser films in one sitting. A friend of mine, Jake Jarvie, makes videos once a year called the Night Marathon, where he watches every single movie in a certain franchise in one day, and then time-lapses the video. Check it out here if you're interested. This was the 6th year doing it. I've done 2 with him. We did all of the Chucky films 2 years ago, and then this year, Hellraiser. I have a lot to talk about. Most of it bad. So I'm not gonna do any predictions for this one. Check it out next time on my Twitter page. I always ask for you to predict what I think I'm gonna like or not like about the film. So let's just dive right in to this.
Tam-Tober Fest.
I'm someone who loves horror films, and I had never seen any of the Hellraiser films, which is weird. I have seen all the Halloweens, all the Nightmare on Elm Streets, all of the big movie franchises for horror, and Hellraiser had slipped past me somehow. I mean, thank the Lord, because it's bad. It's crazy to me how iconic Pinhead is as a character. He's in the first 2 films a lot, arguably also the 3rd, and then after that, he is in the films for 2 minutes. And it's not about him. He's on the cover of all 9 of the covers. He is the cover. How are you gonna be on the cover when you have 2 minutes of screen time? It's a good gig. Doug Bradley, who played Hellraiser in the first 8 films, read the 9th film's script and said, nope, that's garbage, can't do it. So they had to cast another human to play Hellraiser in the 9th film. There are supposed to be, it might be out by the time this video is released, a 10th Hellraiser film. And the only reason why they're making them at this point in time is so that they don't lose the rights to it. They don't make one every 3 years, they lose the rights to Hellraiser, which wouldn't be a bad thing, I don't think. I think maybe let it go. Maybe it's time to let it go. It's time to let it go. So let's start from the beginning and work our way to the end. Hellraiser 1, definitely my favorite, by far. No, not by far. Hellraiser 2, pretty damn good. Liked it a lot, but I think Hellraiser 1 had more focus. It's like a classic horror film is what it feels like. It came out in 80-something, 87. The effects are awesome. When Frank comes out of the attic ground and like builds up into this skeleton, it's cool as hell. 2 really has that same aspect of gore and cool effects and just disgustingness in a way that's different from like the Saw films where it's just like too real, maybe? I don't know if that makes sense. It's in a way that it's fun to watch. Did it scare me? No. Did any of the 9 films scare me? Not a chance. Not at all. But at least 1 and 2 have a feeling of horror. 1 and 2 feel like Hellraiser films. It's about the Cenobites, mainly Pinhead, coming when he's summoned from the box, which has a cool name. The Lament Configuration. That's such a good name. So when the Lament Configuration is opened and figured out in the right way, the Cenobites come and they take you for the ultimate pain versus pleasure. I don't see the pain aspect of it, but it is very BDSM, where they put hooks in you and you're bound, and I guess that's where the pleasure comes in, but they're also ripping the skin off of your face, which, you know, I'm not kink shaming here. Kink away, my friends, but that doesn't do it for me. But the first 2 films have that. He's summoned and the Cenobites come and they take you away, and there's some hilarious 80s acting and 80s looks. 1 and 2 were fun. It started the day off right. Then you get into 3, which is not good. Let's just be honest, it's not good. But it's still trying to be somewhat of a Hellraiser film, even though a lot of things are not right. One of the Cenobites like throws CDs to kill this DJ, and then he turns into a DJ Cenobite, and it's just very, it loses the like lore and the like creepy effects of this other dimension when there's a Cenobite throwing CDs at you and that's how you die. It kind of loses the effect a bit. The makeup is still cool, even though it's a lame Cenobite, still looks great. In a sense, still trying to keep it up. Then we go into 4. Origin story of the Lament Configuration, and it's got Adam Scott, who I love. He's in Parks and Recreation, he's in Krampus, he's in A Little Evil on Netflix, and he's in Hellraiser 4. There's something about that that just delights me to my core. If I ever met him, that would be the first thing that I would ask. Adam Scott, what do you think about Hellraiser 4? Also, have you seen the other Hellraiser films? Just so many questions. Also, you're great, love you. But don't kiss any other women except for Leslie Knope, please. It's gonna ruin the illusion. Ruin it. There's cool aspects of it. They start torturing people, and then you meet this doctor who's this surgeon who is using people from this insane asylum as, what is happening? Cool, fine, great aspects to it. Then he turns into a Cenobite, awesome makeup, very cool Cenobite, but then he kills Pinhead. It doesn't make any sense. I can't even remember it. Honestly, I had started drinking beer at this point in the day as well, so, you know. So up until 4, they're still trying at least to kind of be Hellraiser films. And then it just jumps off into this, the people I was watching with kept saying Jacob's Ladder, which I haven't seen. Surprise, shock, I know. But they said it was kind of that kind of thing where it really turned into like this weird cop thriller in 5 and 6. 5 I pretty much slept through, but I got the gist of it. 6 was actually kind of interesting. It had chaos from the insurance commercials, that's cool. Not chaos, mayhem, that's it. He's also in 30 Rock. He's a bad actor in this. But to be fair, I don't know how well I would fare in the 6th Hellraiser film either, so not really going too hard on him there. Then you get to 7, which is just complete horse garbage. Finally has a female lead that we're following around. So slow, and I really wanted to like it because she's a great actress. Carrie Werher, she did great, but again, a very like, you think something's happening, but it really isn't. It's like, no, we knew that it wasn't happening. Also, none of this is about Pinhead, and he's on the cover of the film. Hellraiser 8, Evil Goes Online. Stupid as hell, but at least fun. It has Superman in it, Henry Calva something. It's got a 20% on Rotten Tomatoes, which is fair. That's fair. They got an invitation online, and it's about this guy getting revenge for his son's death through Hellraiser tactics. Pinhead is in it for like 2 minutes, is way more of a slasher flick than a Hellraiser flick. None of these since 4 has even tried at all to be Hellraiser flicks. It's not like he doesn't come out when he's summoned by the Lament configuration. He just comes to kill people, and then right before he does, he gives like a long speech that's really what you think is deep when you're in 6th grade. And then he kills you. 8 was stupid but fun. And then 9. 9 was like 75 minutes, like so short. This was the film that the actor playing Pinhead could not do. And he has not been doing winners. Like, he's been saying yes to some stinkers of movies, but he could not do this film because it was so bad. And the new person they got to play Pinhead didn't look like Pinhead. I know Nostalgia Critic fans got mad when Doug changed wall colors, and it's like, that's a big deal. This is a way bigger deal. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, when change happens, it can be a little jarring, but it's like, just get over it, it's fine. No, this was too much, man. It was like half found footage, really awkward family dynamic, and 100% terrible acting. Not a Hellraiser film at all. There is something satisfying about having said that I've seen every single film in that series. And let me tell you, not worth it. Don't watch them. If you haven't watched them, don't watch them. No hell was raised. The only thing that was raised was my hand with my beer glass. Also, a lot of daddy. A lot of people say daddy in this whole entire franchise. A lot of come to daddy. Also, a lot of fingers touching lips and like going in mouths with blood all over them. This is my official rating of the films. It goes 1, then 2, then 6, then 8, 5, 4, 3, then 9. It's a list I hoped I never would have to make. I have had a blast with October. I just wish that I had a series talking about horror films because I love them so much and they excite me to no end. I've got some really good ones coming up. Karate Kid, Lethal Weapon, things like that. I will see y'all next week. Bye.